Jennifer, have you ever seen Dirty Rotten Scoundrels? Do you remember when
Good morning, everybody from Memory Bound, and happy Friday. It's Friday. Friday or French Friday, and we've got lots to show you. Today our special is the Flipbooks from Simple Stories, the Snap Flipbooks, and Teresa's here, dressed in her red Memory Bound shirt.
Yes.
And that's another color I need, Teresa, that I got to get.
It's good because you got Christmas, Valentine's Day, 4th of July, all in one color.
You do. You got it all going in one color.
Or just summer.
And that's the Happy Place shirt. And you can still get Memory Bound shirts.
Yeah.
There's a link on our homepage at memorybound.com, and you can order them. We don't stock them, but they're made just for you.
Kim got some delivered yesterday when we were
she
here
did?
shopping. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I
Some
didn't
blue
realize.
ones.
Some blue ones. Well, blue's a good color, too.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying good morning. I'm Kelly, and Teresa's here, and we're at Memory Bound. And today we're talking about, well, a lot of stuff. Oh, my gosh, we have so much. And we also have a guest here. Jennifer's here. I'm going to swing around.
Hey,
Jennifer, our Oklahoma girl, is here. And she's going to show some Flipbooks. And what we're going to do today is tell you about the Snap Flipbooks from Simple Stories. They're fun. They're easy to use. They're great for small projects or big projects. And they come in 2 sizes. We're going to tell you all about that. And I put out a comment on our staff page that we needed some samples to show. And look at, isn't this amazing?
It is so cool.
If you ask, they will come. Or if you build it, they will come. So super, super nice. And I really appreciate that. Janet says she has a full cup of coffee, which is a good thing because we have new 49 in Market.
Oh, yeah.
Rust and Revs and Vintage Orchard. And we've got a new machine from Sizzix. And we've got fabric. And on its way, it hasn't been delivered yet, but the Tim Holtz Ideology for Halloween arrives today. So, oh my gosh, Teresa, we got to get going.
Yeah.
So before we get started, yesterday we were here and we showed the Memory Decks product from Clear Scraps. And we're just going to buzz over there and then we're going to talk about craft-alongs because we're all about crafting more in 2024.
Oh, yeah.
And the one way we're doing that is the craft-alongs. So we're going to have Teresa and Chris tell you about their upcoming craft-alongs.
Do we have a 49 in Market? Oh, sorry.
Look at everything's buzzing around here. So over here is the Clear Scraps Memory Decks. And we were testing it out yesterday. So we showed you this little sled sample that we have. And these are all made in the USA. And it's real wood. They wanted us to be sure and say that. It's real wood. The company, I think, is in Texas. But Maggie and Diane went through this yesterday and showed you. I'm pretty excited. I got to take a class and made this.
It's really cute.
Is that a sleigh or a sled? Maybe a sleigh because it's got sides.
Sleigh.
Sleigh.
I would say sleigh.
A sled's more like a flat one, probably.
Yeah.
So anyway, that is the Memory Decks, and then we're going to talk about our craft-alongs next. We have a lot to cover. It's Friday, and it's a fantastic Friday.
Did you say Friday? Like
Friday.
French fries?
Yeah.
Friday.
Have you heard that?
Oh, Friday.
Like Friday.
I thought you were saying like French fries. I'm like, oh, we're having fries
I made a comment
today?
about French fries. We can have them for lunch, Teresa.
Yeah.
Chris says she's coming on Tuesday. So, yay. We want everyone to come and visit us. There's something about seeing it in person, isn't there?
Yeah.
Well, on Monday, today's Friday, but on Monday is our next craft-along.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Janine was here yesterday, and I don't think I got to see her. So anyway, she said she loved walking through our house.
Yes.
So Teresa's doing a craft-along on Monday, the 19th, which is my nephew's birthday. And tell us about
I made a list. So what we're going to do is we're going to use stencils and watercolor pencils. So this is just an example to make just backgrounds. We're not making any cards. We're just making backgrounds.
And learning the technique.
Yeah, and then you guys can post your cards that you make if you want. So this is what we're doing. And this is, I made 2, and then I turned it into a card.
And this, I'm really excited for everybody to see Teresa's technique.
Yes, here's another one. So see how simple it is just to stamp a little, stick some words on there. Splatter a little, you got a card.
It's really cute.
So what you need is your Tim Holtz watercolor pencils. You need watercolor paper, which is very important. You need a stencil with large openings. So the new Tim Holtz stencils are really nice. Like here's an alphabet one. That would be a large opening. This one is kind of medium, but it worked. I used it. The squares and circles.
So if you have that little stencil called, I think maybe Splatter, that is not a good stencil. You got to be able to get your watercolor
Something
pencils
like
inside
this.
of it.
Yeah. This was a hexagon. So there's all sorts of different stencils. So look in your stash. It's probably too late to order.
Unless
to
you're
get
local.
something. Yeah, unless you're local. And get
close by.
Your stencil. See what you have, or maybe just watch and then order a stencil later if you decide you want to try it. It is super fun. It makes such easy backgrounds. And I made more cards yesterday, and I was having so much
You
fun
just want to keep
watercoloring.
trying. It's one of those things, just being creative.
Yeah. Of course, a paintbrush, water or a water cup, and a heat gun is optional. If you want to do more than one color on your card. Some of them I did more than one color. Yeah, I guess I did on the rainbow. And some I just did one color. I didn't think about that.
You can kind of experiment.
So yeah, the heat gun isn't something that you need necessarily, but it's optional. So it's going to be a lot
Monday,
of fun.
Be here or be square.
Yes.
What does that say? Be there or be square?
It'll
be
be
here
the
Monday
19th.
at 9:30.
Yes.
And then, Teresa, we have a couple comments here.
Yeah.
Colleen says hello from South Dakota. She's coming in person on Thursday with her best friends.
Oh, fun. Road trip.
And then you're going to love this because I'm going back. Ruby had French fries from Sonic with her breakfast today. Can you get French fries?
In the morning?
In the morning? So
Really?
it is a Friday
Friday
day. Love hearing that. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, now that is Monday's craft along, and we have another craft along coming up. And Chris is going to tell us about that because she's got a really cool technique, and it's a closure for cards. Chris is busy here, as you can see.
I'm just going to grab this bucket so I don't lose my...
Chris is busy. She's got somebody's order in her hands.
Yes, I'm excited about this order. It's going to take me a while.
Okay.
All right. So, you have a while for this one. On Tuesday the 27th is when we're going to do this.
So a week from this Tuesday is another craft along. Crafting more in 2024. That's what we're all about here
That's
at Memory
right.
Bound.
What we're going to do is a gatefold card closure. So you can slide it either direction. You just slide it, open it. As you can see, we're going to make a rectangle one. But I will also show you some examples of how to change it up a little bit. This one started as a circle. I added some ovals and made a pumpkin. I copied one of Kellie's from a couple years ago.
Oh, I love those pumpkins.
That she did.
We need to have a demo on those again.
Well,
they should be here every year.
And
but this is different. It's tricky because it closes your card.
Right. And like I said, I started on a circle. And I haven't done the inside yet. But you can do hearts. You can do any shape that
So we're going to learn that a week from Tuesday on the 27th.
Correct. And what you're going to need, your scoreboard, a trimmer, some liquid glue, and then since we're doing the rectangle, you're going to need 4 pieces of paper, cardstock, that are 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then you're going to need 1 piece, because we're going to go ahead and make the gatefold. And this is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. Would that be right?
Yeah, for an A2.
Yes. And the reason we're going to do it on air is because you need this slight opening so that your mechanism will work.
So if you want to learn a new unique card style and closure, be here on the 27th with Chris.
Yes. And we're just going to, do it with a mock-up, I guess, is what we'll call it.
So you can learn, so you can learn the basic and then you can run with it.
Exactly. So Tuesday the 27th, I'll be here and I hope you are too.
And we'll have this on our calendar so you'll know exactly what to bring. And thank you, Chris.
You're
Thanks
welcome.
a bunch. All right. Now back to Teresa. Okay. And then Denise says hello from Arkansas, but she's in Iowa. She's already shopped. And Denise, you're so sweet. She said, everyone go visit this store.
Ah.
Isn't that sweet? Oh, my God. We had a question a little bit ago, and if you read the comments, you saw it, and if you don't, you didn't, but Teresa's here to answer it. It was about stamp storage, like how do you store your stamps?
Okay, so these are Avery L, and they're plastic envelopes for stamp and die storage. I tend not to put dies in these because they sometimes will rip the sides.
But you like them for stamps.
But I like them for stamps, and so I put them in this, and then I put them in a basket so I can flip through them. So they've got 3 different sizes, which is nice. The small one I don't use very often, but occasionally I'll have a small stamp. I buy big stamps.
And the small is actually called medium, isn't it? Oh, no,
This is
small.
the small.
Okay. Oh, there's no medium.
This is large.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is extra large. So like the Tim Holtz stamps will fit in the extra large. And then Honeybee has some storage envelopes that are a little bit heavier duty. They have a wide variety of sizes. The Tim Holtz ones won't fit in this. It's too narrow. Big. Yeah. But this is the large, 6 3/4 by 9.5, and so a lot of stamps will fit in here. Die, you could put dies, and they have a lot of different sizes too. I didn't grab them because I was in a hurry, but you can check it out on our website. That these would be good for dies. If you have a stamp die combo. Sometimes
you're so animated, Teresa. I'm reading comments in my peripheral vision. Teresa's like waving them around,
doing the hand thing.
Well, it's good.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
You have a lot of stamps, so you know about organizing. So
I like
that
them
is
in
really
a basket
good.
so I can flip through them. Or a plastic container. It just depends on what space you have in your area.
And how many stamps and everything.
Yeah, a lot of stamps. So. All right.
Okay. So now let's go to the Flipbooks, and then we're going to look at the new 49 and Market.
Over here, Flipbooks?
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. So, Virginia's talking about she brought her little granddaughter yesterday.
Oh, she did. I saw.
She enjoyed it. She was really cute. Okay, so I'd like to, Teresa, I'm going to give you the camera.
Okay.
And I'm going to I just want to explain a little bit about Flipbooks. And I've got one opened here. So the Flipbooks are a wonderful, I don't know if you'd call it a solution, but a wonderful way to make themed albums. And they're inexpensive, and they come in 2 sizes. And this size is the 4x6 or 6x4. And you open it up, and you get 10 sleeves or 10 pages. And you can add more pages. They've got this is kind of fun, this mechanism here. And
super easy.
Years ago, I don't know how many people remember the preservation albums, but this just comes right off. You can add more pages. You can take these out. You can move them around, and then you just fold it back up and put it together. But how many of you have been around for a while and remember the preservation albums? That was from, I can't think of the name of the company. It had something to do with So. I think it had So in the name. But anyway, they're like the preservation albums, so we were terribly excited when Simple Stories brought these out. And we've had them for a few years. So they're nothing brand new, and they come in lots of colors. So we've got the rainbow colors. And Teresa, this is set up in rainbow.
Thank you.
So you get your pink. Well, this is actually called blush.
I was going to say.
Blush, your pink, your reds, and then you've got there's no orange, but they need to get an orange. Then you've got your yellow and robin's egg and teal.
There's no purple either in that high.
Maybe they'll
I'd rather
change.
have purple than orange, but you never
know. And then
you
have navy and you have green. And then for your neutrals, you've got black, of course. Mm-hmm. And then these are kind of a couple fun ones. You have whitewashed, and then this one is called Black Buffalo Check. And the cool thing is you have the exact same thing in the 6x8 size.
Yep.
And I don't have
same colors.
I don't have one of these open, but you know what? Our staff was amazing, and they brought in all kinds of samples. So we're going to show you samples. And Jennifer's here. She's going to show you her samples first.
The big ones come with a few different sizes when you start the book, not sizes, but configurations.
The page configurations.
Yeah, they have different.
And Teresa, it's perfect that you're here because you've done a lot of these albums.
Yeah.
So what I did was for the 6x4 albums, you can either get the full 6x4 page, and I'm going to flip these over to the back, or you can get one that's got 2 3x4s. And I think
like
right
those.
here is a good shot of the different configurations.
Yep.
You don't have as many
No.
for this size, but it's only 6x4, or if you want to call it 4x6. But the 6x8 albums have some different configurations. You can get the full page, and like Teresa said, you get some of all of these when you buy an album.
Yeah.
So there's the 6x8. These all have, I think they have 10, don't they? 10. You get 10
Yep.
in the refills for $5.49. Did we say the albums are 20% off for today?
I don't think we did.
I don't think we did. So the albums are 20% off.
Yes.
So
Just the albums.
and then you can get, this is kind of recipe size, but you can get two 6x4s or 4x6s. And you can get a whole pack of these also, but you do get them in your album. And recipe size and also photo size if you want to add some extra photos. And I bet we're going to have some samples of that. The other configuration is 4 3x4s.
That's my favorite.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
And then you can get the combination of the 3x4s with a 6x4. And all of these come in packs of 10. And then you can also get the multiple pack where you get 10 pages and you get a little bit of everything.
If you're not sure what you want.
And you get everything
nice.
in your album. You get a mixture.
Yeah.
So that's the basics. And then we're going to show you some of our staff albums, and then we're going to give you a couple ideas. So we're going to bring on Jennifer. So Jennifer, come on down. Do I need to maybe get this out of your way? Here. Yeah, because I've got it laid out here. Okay, well, let's see. I'll just set this back here for now. So Jennifer brought in two of her albums, and they're really nice. Some people have decorated the covers, some have not. Jennifer decorated her covers, and then do you want to go ahead and show it, Jennifer?
Okay. This one, I know a lot of these, this is a birthday one. So I know a lot of these ideas, I think in here, I asked Katie, I said, you know, I didn't come up with the page, like all these little page ideas in here. Oh no.
Uh-oh, you're stuck.
And it's
so you did, this is
like
an album and you did every year? Like,
no,
what?
And because I was looking through it, deciding which one to bring, because, yes, I will.
So
it
is that
glare.
the three, so that's one birthday?
This is, I just did a birthday one, thinking I want to go back with my girls and just put any birthday pictures I had. So this one, they are 14. Well, Sydney is. So this was Sydney's 14th birthday. So, and Katie did this kind of style of album. This is not mine. She did this style with the tags and stuff. The only thing I did, which is not probably acid free, I used foam. And
you die cut it?
And I die cut the foam.
That's a good idea to die cut foam.
Yeah,
and we have foam.
You know, and I thought, well, we'll see. It'll last long enough, I'm sure. But I just thought, and then this is 15. And this was Heather's birthday. Oh, no tag. So, and I just went through and on their different numbers, found pictures of whichever girl and put it in. This was Heather's 21st birthday. And then we got to Sydney's 3rd birthday, which that expression was hilarious. Just because she got a little money in a little wallet. And her little birthday at school. And then this was something that Katie did in one of her albums. Just took paper and scored it. And made, you know, like a little flip with the paper and added the page. There's Heather on her 7th. It's not in order. I just decided to. So
it's just fun memories.
It is. And then here is a little 3x4 flip.
So the page flips are available separately also,
Yes.
and that's a great sample of it.
Yeah. And Sydney in her first, and she just shoved all the cake in her face. But yeah, that was... And then here's another paper page, you might say. Heather on her 19th. And I don't know, it was just kind of fun to look back at all the years. And
She had a dinosaur cake when she was 15.
okay, I won't say we're weird, but over COVID for Heather's, what was she in COVID in 2020? She was 20? She wanted a Harry Potter cake, like one that said happy, it was just round and said happy birthday, and it was all squiggly and misspelled. It was in a Harry Potter movie, so we did that. Yeah, we're kind of, And there's cupcakes one year for Heather's. Yeah, it was just
that's a great idea.
Just to look back at some of the birthdays, because you scrapbook them and they're in the book. And
it's adorable.
It's really cute.
It was just something a little fun. And then there's the end.
Very cute, Jennifer.
So, but yeah, I did a lot of foam.
So we have foam. We have the card shop foam from Spellbinders, and you just used your regular dies.
Yes, I just used my regular dies.
So you can use your regular dies.
Balloons and stars is all I used throughout this, and it was fun colors. Added a little pop, and
if you didn't want glitter, you could cut the back.
Yeah,
so,
but it was just something different. I don't know.
It's very cute.
And then this one, instead of being one theme through the whole book and using one paper collection, this was Heather and Wes's summer in 22. So this has, like, the paper's all geared to what they did.
They're going to have fun looking back on that.
You know, they had a movie night, and they went to the farm and did stuff at, face mask. Isn't that beautiful? And so I have some farm theme paper in here for when they were at the farm and did things.
Now what is this? Did you cut a page down?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what you did there.
Well, it's a flip. What did I do? Okay, help us.
Did you, you made your own pocket. Here you use the, that tool.
Yeah,
I don't have a microphone, so.
They can't hear you.
I think they can hear you, though.
Yeah. What? Oh my gosh, what's that tool called? You know,
we'll
you
come
heat
up with
it up,
yeah,
and it makes a little.
Yeah, it melts
I
the
did.
pages.
But how did I get? It's just a normal page protector, because I think I don't know. Oh my gosh.
It's interesting to have different page configurations.
Yes, it is.
However you did it.
I may have to take this apart in a minute and look at that.
The fuse.
Yes, the fuse.
Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you,
Sharon.
Thank you. You know somebody's going to
Teresa's
put it out
talking into
there.
her phone.
Yeah. But I don't use that very often, and I have pulled it out and done some things. I don't know why I decided to do that, but
I have one because Katie bought one.
yeah. And this was a Katie idea, probably, or something I saw in Simple Stories, of just a decorative page, and more farm. And
So
one of our
3x4 and
yes,
there's a 6x8 configuration.
And I put a tag in and wrote one of our lovely die cuts. Did a lot of tags. Well, I'm kind of into tags these last couple of years, so. And then they went to the zoo, so got out zoo paper.
Can you hold it up?
Oh, there. So yeah, I most albums are one theme, and I thought, well, this is kind of a neat way to.
That is a fun. That's a theme, though. Summer.
Yes, but like you do it on one particular, like baseball games or something. So, and this was just more. This was some family time, 4th of July, and I didn't do 4th of July. Oh, more family time. They went to Kansas City. They had games. So I did use some of our paper with games, and I made a tag out of that. Oh, and here is, probably saw Katie do that. And I put it under a flip because the picture's not the most flattering. But, that's probably why I was sweet and put it under there.
That's a great idea.
But isn't that neat?
I like that.
Yes. She has some good ideas that, if I remember them, I love to copy and include them.
Yes, I like to do the flips.
And then here's a 4x6, just a normal flip to put in. Took some pictures in front of just flowers. And then they went moving. He was moving out, so I got that. And they went to the fair. So I used one of the die cuts. There's the ticket. So did a little bit of a fair thing. So yeah, just a summer's worth of memories. And I just glued that onto the back.
Just walk behind
And I've never been one until Katie, you know, I watch her videos and she decorates the covers.
Yes.
And I thought, oh, I can decorate the cover.
It's very cute.
It is.
Well, and it's kind of the title and your theme, and
Yeah,
I like that you put the year on.
Yes,
I like that
the
you put the
year.
year on it.
Yes.
Yes. Now, I want to show one thing that I forgot. I've seen her do this, and I need to remember to do this.
Okay.
When I was looking through her zoo album, this is amazing. The pocket that she does.
Yeah.
How it's in the big 6x8 sleeve, and she cuts the sleeve. So then she has tags.
Oh, okay.
And things.
Yeah, you
so
can't
can
even
get
tell.
to it.
So
on
it's
the
a
outside.
6x8 protector with
Yep.
a slice
Yep.
along the top
And
edge
there's
of the
still the
pocket, and it looks
papers
like
in
they're
there.
in the. Thank you for sharing that,
I
because
saw
that's
that
a really
when
good
I was
one.
looking through this, and I was like, I need to remember to do that, because that way you can, if you make a pocket, you can get to your things. Okay, it's
Unless they're glued to the
yes,
bottom.
but you can get to your things in the pocket. She just
The
sliced
tickets,
it.
yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
So you can put pictures or journaling on that, and I was like, oh, I need to remember that.
Like your map of the zoo,
Yes.
whatever it might
Wouldn't
be
that
that
be-
you want to be able to
yes.
get to. That is, thank you. I think that's a great
I saw
technique.
that just looking through that this morning and thought, need to remember that.
Very cool.
Jen wants to know, she says when you decorate the cover, is storage difficult?
No, I am careful when I slide it into my bookshelf that, you know, there's stuff on it. I kind of move things and put it in, but they've held up pretty good so far. They probably don't get pulled out and looked at as much as you would hope, but, you know.
Well, I just pulled a book out the other day.
Here, I'll show Kim's.
I just pulled a book out because it wasn't a flip book, but I was trying to figure out what year we went somewhere, so I pulled out the little book, and it was so fun to look
nice
back
to do
at
that.
it. It
Yeah.
was.
And I'll show Kim since I'm in here.
Okay.
And mine looks basically just like this.
Hold it. You need to hold it straight up.
I know, it's hard.
because we can't see
The
it
glare.
on the camera.
So this was when we went Psy hunting.
Oh, yeah.
And I like her
I think
maps
we showed
much-
this.
Yes,
Yeah.
much better than mine. And this, the majority of it is set up kind of the same every page. You have the 3x4 and 4x6. So there's a selfie, and then there's the Psy and a little bit about it. And so everyone we saw,
To do an album quickly.
yes, you have the same layout.
It's like a blueprint.
Yeah.
Remember to take one horizontal and
Yep.
one vertical.
Yep. Yep. But that works.
Even though your family might be like,
Yeah.
So every shot, Teresa, you're saying take her
a
vertical.
and a
and then,
horizontal.
yes.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Because,
Whichever way you want to use it in your album, you have it then. So
Jennifer, do you have an Epson printer, or do you print your own at home?
I
or
have
do
an
you-
Epson printer.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
And I do a lot of the 3x4s on it, and the smaller ones
Yeah.
too. But yes, I use that a lot. But yeah, I did mine the same way, same layout. It was just quick and easy to
Yeah.
put the pictures in, and
And your memories are right
Yep.
there.
yep. And you know, there's a couple little flips throughout here.
So we need to show the flips because we haven't shown the flips.
Yes.
So the flips come in 3 sizes. So here's the 3x4 flips, and they're $5.49, and you get 10. I think you get 10. I'm trying to look and see. And then you can get the 4x6, and you can get 4x4. And if you're going to use them, just get one of all of them. And if you're not sure and you want to try them out, there's a multiple pack where you get a little bit of everything. And they go with not just flip books, but all different books,
I
all
use them
different
in
albums.
my 12x12 albums, the little ones.
And here's an
here.
example right
Here's
there
a 4x6.
of the 4x6 where Kim stuck it in her book.
So, very versatile. Okay. I know.
Well, Jennifer, thank you Jennifer came in on her day off, and she goes back to her school job on next week.
I know. It's very
And she
sad.
came in on her day off to show us those, and we really appreciate it, Jennifer. Thank
my
you.
last chance of being at my
you-
happy place.
But you're going to be back for a video
Yes.
on break
Yeah.
sometime. Okay, so Teresa, I'm going to hand you this.
I get a microphone again.
Yeah, they could hear you though. Okay, so we're going to quickly show you some other samples. Like I said, we're all about Flipbooks today. They're 20% off. We almost forgot to tell you, but the Flipbooks, both sizes, the 6x8 and the 4x6 or 6x4, are 20% off today only. And
Fair special.
It's a State Fair Blue Ribbon special. And we have a customer, Gloria, and a lot of you, she may or may not be watching live, but she'll watch later. And she told me she has a library of these, and when she's ready to do a project, she just goes and picks out the color she wants. So it's a good thing to stock up on.
They don't go on sale very often, so it's a good time to stock up now.
So Teresa, we're going to show the ones from Bobby, because these are a little different, and I thought it was a great idea, but she had one of her boys, Aiden, I think she just has, I think it's all Aiden's, but evidently, in class, they had some type of a card where they could write something nice. And, a lot of this stuff gets thrown in a box, and you never look at it again. So she put them all in this book.
Oh, my gosh.
And it would actually, you probably would look at it just like this. So instead of being horizontal, this is a vertical.
What a great idea.
So, Bobby, thank you for bringing in this sample. And you can see the kids wrote it. And it's all together. And what a great... I don't know, kind of a
great
self-esteem booster. And some of them are like, here's shout out to Aiden for being a hard worker, working quietly and working hard at work. So, the kids wrote these. I always see you focused on your reading. That seems a little being respectful to Mrs. Carlson while she's teaching. So anyway, she used that. And then the other thing, and Bobby has shown us this. This is a 6x8.
Oh, yeah.
So she's got her kids, her boys, they're twins. And she has their pictures in for each grade, and we do have these titles. You could cut them yourself if you want on your machine, or you can have them, purchase them and have them ready-made. So then she has all their school pictures. I think these are probably maybe 8x10s that are cut down, or maybe they're 5x7s. And they're all in an album. So, Bobby, thank you for bringing that in for us. And then let's show you Rhonda, because she's got some interesting topics.
Yes.
Oh, I just knocked them all over, Teresa. So Rhonda has one, and she did one for, I think it might be her son's family.
Yes.
For spring break. And she used all the 6x8 page refills. Jennifer showed us a lot of variety with the different configurations. But this gives you an idea of, how many pictures you can get in. You can add pages. And her technique here is she used craft backgrounds on all her pages. And that just made all of her pictures and things pop. And then her other one, and a lot of us have looked at this multiple times.
I was just going to say, and on hers, she just put flat paper.
Oh, yes.
So, some people put dimensional, but hers is just flat. So then it's not,
if you're worried about storage, that is really good. Here, maybe I'll sit down. Okay, and then this one is her son is rebuilding it. What do we say like this? He's rebuilding this
car.
And
he found it in the woods.
Remember this because the new 49 and Market collection we're going to show you, we need to get Rhonda in here so she can get it purchased. So again, Rhonda used, in this one she used multiple configurations because you'll see the 6x8 and the 4x6.
It's super easy to take the pages in and out if you change your mind or add a page.
We didn't even show that. Well, Jennifer did. She pulled one out.
Yeah.
They just come in and out like this. And this one, she has all kinds of different background papers. So there's a nice 6x8. And a big thank you to everybody, all the staff members that brought their books in, and Jennifer for coming in person to show us. Okay. Then I think, let me pick this up here. Okay, we showed that one.
Yep.
And we didn't show this one, but Kim brought this one in, and this is just amazing. The front cover, which she decorated it with die cuts, and I assume maybe she cut that out. I'm not sure if she cut that herself. And then this is all sunflowers.
Ooh, 49.
Sunflower Summer.
Yeah.
Which we have a collection called that now. And Kim also used a variety of page configurations. And she's got fun things sticking out of the top here. Let's go to that page and see what that is. So it's just a tag that's stuck on her layout and it sticks out the top. Isn't that fun? And here's the, she's got a flip here that flips from the top.
And she made that just like...
It's with cardstock.
I'm going to have to do that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking my albums are pretty boring.
They're not.
Well, I use the flips that are already made for you. I don't...
Well,
I need to get on with this making your own
let's
flip.
Let's look at your album. So Teresa
there's a flip in there.
actually cut vinyl for her cover.
Yes.
And so that's very flat. So it depends if you want to do something lumpy or flat. Like this album's got some things popped up on it. But this is the 6x8 navy book. And
that's something I do with the Epson printer is you can print out a 4x6 but with 2x2s on it. And I like to do that. I'll do my first page of my album last.
Oh, so
and
then
photos, just photos I like.
Summary.
Or
it's like a summary of the book.
It's a summary in the front, yes, of what you're going to see.
That's a great idea. And it looks like, Teresa, you used multiple configurations. And on this one, she's got her journaling that she did on the computer and did it in the 4x6 size. And
okay, there's a question.
Uh-oh.
Can't remember which one of the suggested when doing flips to put foam tape between some of the pages at the spine to make the project lay flat. Oh, and not bold. She says she's doing that.
Okay, we had, that is a great technique, and we have done it before.
I haven't done that.
It's not on any of these albums, but sometimes your books get, if they get really thick, like, and this is kind of marginal, but we've had albums from Simple Stories kits that were like this. So what we did was we took, in the spine, we put foam tape between the pages.
Good idea.
So it makes it deeper. So I'm glad that that was mentioned because...
I haven't done that.
You kind of forget about it.
Yeah.
So since we picked this book up, let's take a look at this. And Katie sent her books in to show us, and this is a 4x6, and this was from Acorn Lane last year, and we have some Acorn Lane, but you'll see she's got like short little pages. There's flips. And Teresa, you're making a Halloween book.
I am.
So we're going to have
very
a kit.
excited.
Oops, one page fell out because it's not attached. We're going to have a Simple Stories class kit available, and as soon as we get the directions, Scary Stories.
I'm like, I don't remember the name of it. Scary Stories. Ooh, that's perfect.
I'm trying to see if the tags come out. They look like they are attached. I think the pages really don't fall out. They don't really fall out. They're just not in the spine. So it's kind of funny.
It is funny.
Here's a flip that flips out from the side.
I have to do that. I don't do it.
It just gives you more space. And we mentioned the 4x6 albums have the two configurations. So they have the split where you get 2 3x4s, and then they have the 4x6. And if you have the fuse tool, you could fuse along the side like Jennifer did. And then here's some more pages. And then she's got some stuff on the front there. And we're going to put Katie's pages back inside.
Sorry, Katie.
I think she actually brought this in for a demo and probably took it apart to show.
Oh, okay.
And
forgot to put it back together again.
And this is another one I think Katie might have done for a demo. And this is that really cute zoo book. And it's just got the paper, but it does have some die cuts added to the top. And then the inside cover of this one is blank, but you'll see some of them have pockets and things right on the inside cover. Like Kim actually had a flip and some die cuts on hers.
The class kit, the class kit have a YouTube class.
We're not sure. I don't know if they have done a video for that or not.
Yeah.
But it will have directions because it's all been done by Simple Stories.
Oh, more tags. I like that tag.
You have to tell about it because I want to hold it up so people can see it, but then I have no idea what I'm showing you.
I think she used to cut this one off. You know, the
fuse.
Fuse. Yeah.
Well, you don't need it if you get that page. Okay, let's.
Oh, you can just cut it.
You can just cut it.
Ah.
So if you get this sheet, you just cut along the outside of this where it's been, I don't know, like melted together, the seam. And that's what Katie did.
I need to remember that too, because sometimes I don't have like as many, I don't have that many photos, and so I'm like, what am I going to put in those open spots? Do we know what the zoo line is? I think that's an old line that we don't have anymore, isn't it?
We'll have to ring the bell.
Yeah.
Do we have a bell?
No.
Yeah. Do we? Oh, we'll see what we have we have another zoo line that's really cute like this. Okay, so we let's show the rest of Katie's, and she's done several crafty little books like this for us, and we actually have one up on the counter right now, but you can just see all Katie's little junk bows, which she's kind of known for, sticking out the top. So this is going to be your 4x6, and we're going to flip through here. Our idea today is to give you ideas from all of these wonderful staff projects. This is a little pocket here where she took a cut apart and made it into a pocket. There's nothing in it, but it is there. And I'd say a nice way to do these, Teresa, is to get yourself a collection pack.
Yes.
Whatever your theme might be. And, Kim, you need to come over so we can introduce, you guys know Kim, but we showed your album and it was just really amazing. Jennifer showed one of your albums. So here's Kim.
Good morning.
And Kim did the Sunflower Fields album from summer 2022. And we already flipped through it, Kim, but it's just beautiful.
I love that line.
Well, the yellow album is perfect for this.
It is.
And my day with my dog. Because I had no one to go with me.
Oh, so Kim and her dog went on the sunflower journey.
She did not love it.
Yeah, well, she didn't enjoy it.
She didn't want to smile. She didn't lift her head.
Is she smiling there?
I'm underneath her.
I'm not sure if that's a smile or not, but she's enjoying herself.
But we ended up getting ice cream in Polk City when we were done. So.
Oh, that's a win. So anyway, I wanted you guys to see Kim because she did, and you brought in another album too. Oh, here it is.
The side
and
one.
Jennifer showed this one.
Yeah.
And
this one is not done. It still needs journaling.
Okay, and that's important. The journaling is always important.
Teresa.
Teresa.
Okay, because you will forget things, Kim, going down the road.
know.
So thank you for bringing those
You're
in. That was
welcome.
really nice.
You're welcome.
It was a call for help.
Line.
See what we have for our zoo collection.
A collection pack.
All right, so then we've got Katie's red, white, and blue.
Ooh, I like it.
And you'll see she's got stickers for the inside covers. And the outside front cover, this was a kit that we had.
I don't usually do the inside front cover. Another
I've
thing
seen
I
a
need
lot of
to
them
do.
have pockets. This was a kit that we had, a patriotic kit. And again, you're going to see lots of fun little pages, different little techniques. This actually opens up like this.
Oh, an accordion.
Accordion.
Okay, the Scary Stories collection, it's going to be a 4x6
Yes, black. It's a black flip book.
album. It's going to be a kit.
It will have directions and everything you need to
Yeah.
make it, and Teresa's going to make it up, and then she'll do a walkthrough and give you tips and things that she learned.
And there'll probably be other samples made with that line
Oh my
as well.
gosh.
Because it's wonderful.
It is really nice.
Mary made the crafty one for the girls' weekend.
Oh,
Great directions and easy.
well, good. Kudos to Katie. Oh, thank you, Kim.
And Bobby says, wait, I'm supposed to journal. I'm so far behind on that.
This is not the same collection. This is a day at the zoo, but it is darn
It would
cute.
be perfect.
Kim went and got it, and I think a lot of the zoo collections have the same look and can even be combined. And here's the sticker sheet, Teresa. And then Kim also brought us the ephemera.
It just makes it so much easier to put together.
To just grab everything. Yep, I agree. And then Kim also grabbed us the stamp set and the dies.
Oh,
Aren't
fun.
those cute?
Very fun.
It's $15.99 for these. Okay, let's keep along on our tour. Katie also made one for Easter. So that just gives you a whole nother idea. We've had sports, we've had school, we've had holidays, 4th of July, we have crafting, we have just like going out and looking at sunflowers. We had Jennifer showed us her summer album and her birthday album, and here's one for Easter. So you can do about anything with these. And they're just nice. They're good Grandma Bragg books, too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Kim was going to make one of those, too.
A Grandma Bragg book.
Yes.
She needs to. This is something Katie had seen on the blog at Simple Stories, and she really loved it. It is a 4x6 flip book, but it has been shortened, so she made it smaller. So it's just fun. It's just a different thing. And we'll flip through this real quick here for you to see. That tag paper becomes very popular, doesn't it, Teresa? If you want to add any tags, and she's got her signature junk bows. And how many of you are making junk bows now because of Katie?
I try.
So she's an influencer for sure. And here are her other pages. And look at the back cover, everybody.
Oh, fun. Mary from Maine says she's working on flip albums and getting lots of great ideas.
Good. That was our idea for today.
She's not sure which size she's going to use. So, yeah, you kind of have to think about how many pictures you have.
Right.
And will there be a memory-bound card kit for scary stories?
I think there is. We've got one coming for Halloween fun, and we've got another one coming from American Crafts.
There's going to be a coaster card kit.
Yep.
Okay.
And we're working on a Winnie the Pooh Christmas bundle. We got a lot going on around here. So here is a Halloween book. And again, Katie just took a collection and ran with it. But look at how, I don't know, can you see Frankenstein sticking out of the top? So you don't just have to have your ribbon sticking out. Let's see how she did that, guys.
Bonnie used for her grandkids' first holidays. That's a great idea.
Oh, yes. Shout out your ideas for these, because I have a cabinet in our family room.
Sorry, that was Gail. Sorry, Gail.
We have a cabinet in our family room, and it's filled with mini albums, and they're just fun to get out and look at. Okay, and then Janine did these for a video for us. She's got two different ones. One is cat and one is dog, because she's got lots of pets. And here's the cat one. And this is a flip up, but this is not one of the page flips we showed you. This is made with paper. So you just cut it bigger than what you need and score it and flip it over. And she's got a little accordion thing here. And Teresa, I don't know what I'm seeing, so if there's any cats, you're seeing cats.
What she did is the dog one was a kit, and then she just kind of copied it and made a cat one. Oh, Lisa made one for her grandson's first Disney trip.
Oh, and
yeah,
you know
the Disney would be perfect.
Love to look at their pictures, and it's, rather than having them grab your phone to see pictures, isn't it nice if they can?
Yes.
And here's another flip, a little smaller flip. Isn't it nice if they can actually look at a book?
Sharon wants to know if there's a collection for homeschooling. I don't think so.
We have a paper, and
I think we have individual papers.
We have a sticker sheet. Okay. There's not a collection, but I think we have a paper and a sticker sheet, and you could probably combine it with some other things.
Jan says daily inspiration memory bound is a crafter's daily vitamin.
Oh, hey, Kim, will you grab some homeschool things? I think we have a sticker sheet, maybe a die cut, maybe a paper. Okay, so here's the puppy one.
Yep.
Which is really cute.
There's the tag thing. That's cute.
And again, she took a collection. Oh, I want to show the front cover of this one, because I think it's a little different. And she's got, so she
different
kind of neat how she converted it. And there's that. But look at the cover. It's got little jute tied around the front.
I love putting ribbon on the front.
And Katie had some ribbon on the front of this one.
Okay, Julie's used hers for a COVID book.
Oh, all right. Yeah, give us a shout out for the ideas that you've used.
Oh, Grandma Time.
That's a good one too. Baby's first year. I started one baby's first year, although it got stalled out. Do you ever have projects that get stalled out because you set them aside?
I have one of those pet kits that I never finished that I'm like, oh, Janine, I'm going to have to get that out and finish it.
Okay. So we're going to show you one more thing, and then we're going to show you a new product.
Okay.
Fabric, 49 and Market, and a new tool from Sizzix. We've shown you lots of samples, and we've shown you simple techniques, and we've shown you techniques that take a little bit more thought, or a little bit more, I don't want to say complicated, but a little more craftiness. So what I want to show you is how easy it is if you take a collection like we were talking about, and I've got two ideas here. So this is the new fall collection from Simple Stories. It's called Cider and Donuts. Who doesn't not like donuts? And most of us like cider. So this is the 4x6 cut apart and the 3x4. Because if you remember, and it's a math thing, everybody, most of the pages in these little books are 6x4 or 3x6. So what I wanted to show you, you could do, and I took this one apart, and I hope I can find all the pieces to it. So you could get your cut apart sheets or just get the collection, and then this is the page pieces.
Oh, that's
and
a great idea.
You could take an album, and I thought green would be nice, and you could take your page pieces and you could do like maybe the front of your album. And I never
thought of that.
I probably would, you know, ink this up and put it on the front. And let's see, actually it's the big bits, but you could do it with the page pieces.
Yeah.
And there's your cover, and then you cut apart your pieces, add your photos, and you've got yourself a little mini album for fall.
I can't believe you didn't bring the tag paper over, Kelly.
I know. Well, I was trying to keep it
need
simple.
The tags, yeah.
And then this whitewashed, it goes with everything.
Oh, yeah.
Then I thought you could do this. Thanks, Kim. If you want to maybe put it on something, and you know, I think I would ink it up, wouldn't you, Teresa?
Oh, yeah.
And I would put ribbon, right, or some twine or just some jute right there. Isn't that neat? So we've designed your album. Cut this apart, slide it in your pages, add your pictures.
It doesn't have to be complicated.
No, it doesn't at all. So then from there, I went to Halloween, and we were talking about scary stories. And we have a really fabulous scary stories kit coming out from Simple Stories. There's a piece of it. So then I grabbed a black flip book. And this time I did take, I think, the page pieces. Yeah, so this time I took the page pieces, which you get all of that. You know, we love the page pieces.
Yes.
And then I thought, look what you could do. Put this ghost right here.
What a great idea, Kelly.
And there you got, there's the front of your album.
I like the banner.
And then you have the 4x6 pieces. And the thing that's nice is the back is nice, and it's a little bit more plain, so that's great for your photos, to mat your photos. And then here are the 3x4s. And you could easily make yourself a Halloween album. With really, I think, Teresa, you could do most of it with 2 sheets of paper, don't you?
3, the tags.
And the tags. And Teresa wants you to have the tags.
I need the tags.
But, you know, you could just get the whole collection pack.
Yeah, you could. Then you would have the sticker sheet, too. Ooh.
And this is Scary Stories. And then, but wait, I got one more thing, guys, because this, I really love this now, because look at what it looks like on here. All right, first memorize this. It's like you're having an eye exam, okay?
Yes, which one?
First
A
one,
or B?
A or B. And I have to say, I kind of like the wood one. So let us know if you like it on the whitewashed B. I just had an eye exam. That's why it's fresh in my mind. And I have to say, oh, can I see that one again? And then you could pop things up and do some inking, add some enamel dots, and I think it'd be really cute.
Someone said about doing a different color on the back. You could switch. Yeah, that would be fun.
Oh my gosh, you could mix up your albums. Oh my word, yes. You could definitely do that. Okay, we had a question about homeschool. So remember, all of these books are 20% off today only. So don't miss out if you're thinking about stocking up or getting some flip books. And we had, we must have sold out of the sticker sheet. There's
they can't decide which one they like better.
Oh, it's hard to decide.
So I'm telling you.
So there's the homeschool die cut, and we do have a paper, and we have a homeschool sticker sheet that is probably on order if we don't have it in stock right now. So we don't have a collection, but we could get you some red, some blues, some primary colors to mix with this, and I think it'd be really cute. You know, Teresa, with the Halloween, I almost was going to go teal.
Oh.
Because, you know, just for something a little brighter. So there's another.
That is
so
bright.
you could use teal
whatever
too.
color you like. Get them all.
Get them all. Okay. Is there any questions about we've got quite a mess here in piles. Is there any questions about the flip books?
I don't think so.
That are on sale today for 20% off?
20% off.
Again, a big thank you to Jennifer. Let's see. Jennifer, who was here in person for bringing albums. Kim, Teresa, who's here. Katie, Janine, and Rhonda. Did I miss anybody?
I don't think so.
So all of those staff members brought in their creative books to share with us.
Yeah.
And thank you to all of them.
They're so much fun.
you know, it's nice to see samples. It's a good way to get ideas.
It is. I got ideas today.
And I know Teresa's like, I got to do more of that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's head over here, Teresa.
Oh, that's right. We've got more. But
I
there's
know
more.
we could. You want to switch up? We could switch up if you want.
Oh,
and I'll hold the camera for a while. How about I'll show this and then we'll trade off.
Okay.
So brand new from Sizzix is this limited edition Sidekick, and it is, I think it's Desert. Oh, does it say on the front there? I thought it was Desert Rose.
It looks.
Anyhow,
like
it's a special color, and you're going to get the machine. You're going to get dyes. There's all the little pieces that go with it. Why is the name not on here? I'm pretty sure it's Desert Rose. But this is a nice little die cutting machine. Years ago, I didn't know that we needed sidekicks, and then Tim Holtz taught us that we do need sidekicks, and that was the year we got them for all of our staff that year, because Tim on his video talked about they're nice because they're little. So if you're just cutting little things, you don't need to get out your big machine, your big switch, or your big shot.
Yeah.
Must be why it's called a big shot, because it's big. So you can get out your little sidekick for cutting little things. It does not cut like the wood block dies. It just cuts, I think it's got a 2.5-inch opening.
Yep.
And this one's just pretty.
It is.
It's $64.99, and when you get this, you are ready to cut because you got an embossing folder, a stamp set, and dies. Okay, and then Teresa, I just want to mention the fabric.
Oh, yeah.
This is going out to our friend Kim today, and the Halloween and the Christmas fabric from Tim is here. And we do have the Crafty Cuts, which is Memory Bound's own personal cut, are online. I think we have a couple of our Halloweens didn't come in, so we have 4 Halloweens. But here's some samplings of the Christmas, and we'll have more about this on Monday. But look at this stripe that looks like it's got messy Scotch tape stuck to it. And then we're also going to have a special starting Monday, or today if you order it by the yard. But if you buy a yard of fabric, we have a free gift for you from Tim Holtz, and it's the little fabric scraps that I don't have one here, but we'll grab one here.
Oh, that's what those are. Oh,
so if you purchase a yard of fabric, and I know we don't have
I might need to get
a lot of this online, but look at the plaid. You can see it all online. If you go to Tim Holtz and go to fabrics, it's all out there, so you can see it. But if you want it by the yard, you just need to call us. Look at that. There's a lot of, that Scotch tape is kind of a theme going on.
I like it.
Okay, and here's another one that's all kind of patchwork with some of his images. And you'll see like this
got a
plaid,
little plaid in
and
it.
then you'll see you can get the real plaid. And you guys, there will be a video. I'm sure Tim will have a video coming up. There's a poinsettia, and look at the clippings. Like you
That's
could just,
Halloween?
This is Halloween, and we have Christmas in the same thing. You could just cut those apart, couldn't you?
That's cool.
Or Teresa sew between them.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
doing some sewing. And then the other Halloweens, because we do have the Halloweens online right now in Crafty Cuts. This is Flourish Orange. And, I should remember these. I just put them online.
Ooh, I like that one.
It's kind of like an Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah. Scripty. And then we've got a stripe. And then we showed you the words. Yep.
So these are the 4 Halloween ones that we have.
Is that black? Is that Halloween or
It
Christmas?
is not, but it sure could be Halloween.
Yeah. I was thinking Halloween when I looked at it.
It's in the Christmas collection,
like
but it definitely
could go either way.
It could go either way.
I like it.
So look at look at that.
Yeah.
And if you didn't catch Tim's video, you can go out and check it out. It's on his YouTube channel, and they made, oh gosh, those eyeballs. Go out and look at the stuffed eyeballs. Those really caught my eye. They're creepy. They're funny. Okay, now before we go, we're going to show you the new 49 and Market, Rust and Revs, and Vintage Orchard. Okay. And Teresa, let's switch off to give you a little break here.
My arms
and
are tired.
I've got one of everything in here, and we'll open the paper packs.
Okay.
So we're going to start with Rust and Revs.
Ooh.
And we have one of everything here to
start
show
with
you.
the bag.
Oh my gosh.
I love the little bags.
I think a couple staff members took bags home yesterday.
Look at that. Isn't that cute? The back and front's different. They haven't done that before. And then, of course, you get the enamel dots. What color?
What do you get in there?
Well, that's kind of a taupe.
Taupey color.
Yeah. A little masculine.
This has nothing to do with that, but Susan loves her sidekick, and she never thought she needed one, just like me, and she said the plates don't warp.
Yeah.
So.
They don't, because I never thought of that before. They just don't warp. I mean, eventually you have to replace them because the cuts get in deep and then you end up with spots that won't cut. But yeah, they last a long time.
They do.
All right, this is the epoxy stickers, $5.99. Those are kind of fun.
Yeah, they used to be called Bobbles and Bubbles, but now they're called epoxy stickers.
And I have to tell you, the back of the package, they put stuff that you can fussy cut out. Look at that. I'm like, is this on the front? And then I flipped it around. I'm like,
it's really nice. They've always done their packaging.
Yeah, you can cut.
Teresa,
those are good.
Do you think we have?
I like the back.
Do you think we have any future fabric for card makers projects coming out? That
I don't have anything in mind right now, but
we just got it.
Yeah,
so we're gonna.
I haven't spent a lot of time with the fabric other than seeing it get wheeled by on the cart.
Well, and Diane cut some crafty cuts this morning.
Oh, did she? Okay,
now,
good.
And sorry, this has nothing to do with Rust and Revs. Crafty cuts are a special memory-bound size,
right?
And they are approximately 12 by 22. And we do have a lot. I mean, even like this is from previous Christmas, but it's going to go this year. And we have some previous Halloween. We're having a total squirrel moment right now. But we have a lot of crafty cuts, and that's memory-bound special little cut. All right, back to Rust and Revs.
So this is the die cut elements, and I'll turn it around. The back isn't much better than the front.
Oh, my gosh.
They've got them overlapped because you get 99 die cuts for that. So these are all masculine
This collection
sentiments.
is going fast.
Yeah. $6.99 for that. This is the 6x8 paper pack for $12.99, which would make great masculine cards. If you're into card making, I always like the 6x8 size.
There's some papers on here that kind of remind me of academia, like these right here that are you could cut in half and you've got a card front or an insert.
Did you say Bruton?
Yeah.
Bruton was the designer of this. He did academia too.
So this is his second collection.
Here's washi sheets. Oh, that must be the...
So washi sheets, there's a solid. This one right here with all the little pictures is a solid sheet of 6x12 washi, and then the other side is got your strips, more like a tape. They don't have rolls of washi tape anymore, but who knows? They might bring it back.
All right, here's the rub-ons. Oh, you get 3 sheets of that.
Okay, those are nice. Look at that little road. I wouldn't want to drive on that little road, but it's really cute. And we all love the rub-ons from 49 and Market, that's for sure.
They're awesome. Laser cut elements, and this you get 4 sheets, and they don't really show them. Of assorted elements.
Oh, okay.
So there's a lot of different things. Oh, I guess this is everything you get right
I think
there.
That's everything.
I was confused.
Darla's going to use this for a trip she's going on.
There's an example of how big they are, just to get an idea.
Compass, license plates, gears, chains. Yep. Very masculine line.
And that's $7.99. All right, now we're going to look at the paper.
We're going to open the paper.
I could have started with this, but...
Well, it was upside. It wasn't on the top of the pile.
All right.
All right. So Teresa's showing you the individual papers now.
Well, this is the front of the packaging, and then look at that. Is that like a?
Is it like it's jeans?
That's like a zipper. The front of a pair of pants.
It's
At first, I thought it was the backside, but it's
a little bit of everything.
That's fun. All right. So here we go. Oops, I'm going to try and do this right.
They aren't the same paper, though. They're different. You get one of each paper. They look very similar, but they are not the same papers.
Well, this would be perfect for a double-sided layout.
It would be, because they all have that tape frame.
Yeah.
So this one has the little pickup truck on it.
Adventure.
And then look at the bottom along here. The best view of the world is seen from the shoulders of a father. Memories are the inheritance that fathers leave their children.
Cool.
Okay, and then flip them the other way, and then you'll see it's got like a house on the back. A house with a little VW. Or no, it's not a VW. I don't know what kind of car that is.
Old.
It's an old. That's true. So you get one sheet of each paper in the paper pack. And we have all these individually also. I'm loving that. Oh, look at that nice wood. I hope Maggie's watching.
I like that.
Oh, I'm not looking. I'm not looking at comments. Sorry. So sorry.
Were you looking at the paper, Kelly?
No. Yes, I'm looking at the paper because we just put it. It got put out late yesterday.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
And I didn't get the ribbon packs. We're going to have somebody get us the ribbon packs.
This is called Journey.
I love how they've added that grayish blue.
Yeah,
to the brown.
Pretty.
It's called Journey.
I like this one. It's called Thrill. It's got all the little signs.
Little road signs.
And then on the back it has the maps. You can cut those apart.
And we do have a ribbon pack. I don't know if they've actually assembled it yet.
This one is called Freedom.
Were you going to sing that?
I was. I decided
there is a good rock song with that. Okay, now the next paper coming up is Diane's favorite.
Oh, this one's called Route.
She loves this plaid, and it's kind of a messy plaid. I think that's why it's neat. Sandy says we need a man's card kit from this, and we're going to show you a paper where you could easily make your own cards. And maybe we need to make a card kit.
I like this one too.
That looks like that Tim Holtz. Very Tim Holtzy.
And this is patchwork, like blue jeans. And this is like an adult masculine. I mean, you know, we have lots of little boy stuff. It's nice to get an adult line.
It's all grown up. Is that what we're saying?
Does it say macho?
Could be.
And a little bit more rust tin look.
Which is perfect for rust and revs. Now this next paper we're going to want to look at closely because if you want cards, these cut aparts, and you know me, I'm kind of a cut apart card kind of gal, but these would be really nice to just cut apart and mat them and put them on a. It says boys have swagger, men have style, gentlemen have character. Little boys bring joy, big boys bring adventure, and guys are made of energy, curiosity, and a dash of mischief.
Fun.
We have a lot of that paper, so maybe we should do a
card kit.
Jan wants you to sing Macho Man. Macho Man.
Okay.
Let's open the paper and show the paper. Okay. I have to either be in the car with all the windows down or in the shower before my singing sounds good.
Hey, Becky, do we have a ribbon pack for this line put together yet? Can you look and see?
Or the ribbons, or just bring the ribbons to show us.
Okay.
Okay, now we have moved on. We're not macho anymore. We're fall, vintage orchard, designed by Katie Pertee.
This is on the back of the front. I don't know how
Isn't it nice? They don't have to print
the back of the front.
And it's printed on their nice paper, and they don't have to do that. It's really nice that they do.
Pear tree, because it has pears on it.
And we have a kit coming out with this collection.
Who's doing that?
I am, as soon as I finish it. I took a class with Janine from 49 and Market, and we're making a 12 by 12 project with this.
Nestled.
So we'll have that ready next week.
Beautiful. If you like green, and then it has the splashes of color. Apple Delight.
And look at the apples.
It's got yellows and reds.
And we have a question about Rust and Rev, about single sheets. And yes, we have all the single sheets.
We didn't say that.
Like all the single ladies, right?
That's why I was saying the names, so you guys could find the single sheets.
Yeah, we have all the single sheets. We order everything.
Turning Point.
Because sometimes you want some extras to go with it.
I like that flower.
All right, time out for a second.
Here's what we've got.
Here's the ribbon that's going to be in the Rust and Rev collection pack. So you've got some ribbons, some twine, some jute, and it's all color matched and curated by, I believe it was Peggy, Maggie, and Chris. Thanks, Becky.
You're welcome.
Thank you. This is etched botanicals.
Isn't it pretty?
Wait till you see the back.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That's a pretty color, rusty color.
This one might be one of my favorites.
Festive?
Coming up. I just love that orangey red flower in it.
It's a very pretty color. Oh my. I like the fronts, but when I turn over the B side, I'm like, oh. Pressed leaves.
Oh, that's a nice brown. It's a nice brown that's a greenish brown.
I'm like, I thought
You
that
call
was
it
green,
green?
Kelly.
It's
I don't
a
know.
greenish brown.
Okay, I'll go with that.
Thanks.
Painted, painted foliage. That one's pretty.
And these are all the single sheets, and we have single
That's
sheets
got-
and we have collection packs. So however you like it.
The rust on
We've
the
got it.
back. Then we have the wood grain. Oh,
There's
it's got
wood in every collection.
Yeah, they've got this tree on the back. I like the tree. And then the journaling cards. Are you using these to make
I think we
cards,
will have a
Kelly?
card kit with these. So
And
it'll
this
have
has
some
the
messages.
mustardy yellow color on the back.
Fossilized amber.
Yeah.
Right there.
And then look at
And
this. Do you want me to open it?
We probably don't need to open that one.
It's like
These are the solids, and they look like burlap.
burlap. Yeah, I was going to say
they
linen,
have the texture. I'm not
Yeah.
sure what texture that is.
but you want to like touch it.
yeah, you want to
Like
go
a
like
linen texture. 10 sheets for $15.99.
that. And we have those
So
all
nice.
individually also.
Oh,
So you get two of each color
Ooh.
combination.
yeah. I'll be buying some of that, I think. I like that.
We actually probably sell more solid packs than, I mean, we sell a lot of both, but
Yeah.
I think people love the solids because they go with a lot of things.
All right, this is the laser cut elements. $7.99.
And there
There's
are
a
a couple
scarecrow.
different laser cuts. So this is the
Okay.
basic elements.
And then there's the, oh, sorry. This one's wildflowers.
So there you get more of your foliage. So there's 2 laser cuts. I think there might be 2 rub-ons.
Yeah.
But look at all of the fruit and those apples. I love that apple, everybody. And it's almost apple orchard time here in
It is.
Iowa.
Actually, there's
Is there 3 rub-ons?
Looks like 3.
Okay.
So this one's blendable.
There might be just blendables.
Blendable rub-ons.
So here's the 3 sheets right here. It's got the little splattery things on it.
And this one's called botanical.
And there's
So
your
that
leaves
has
and your
more
fruit.
leaves. Oh, did I show this? Maybe I
No,
need
this
to
might
show.
be nicer to show
I
this
don't-
side.
yeah,
Thanks,
sorry.
Teresa. I know you were looking at
I'm a
it.
little.
but-
Well, I'm trying to figure out what.
So there's the blendable, which are, I guess they're blendables because they're kind of like backgroundy
Yeah,
things.
like paint splotches and stuff. Yeah.
And this is the collection called Vintage Orchard if you're just joining us. And
And
if you're
then-
still with us, thanks for sticking with us. We're going a little long today.
And then we have essentials, and these have words and
They have
some
a little
other
bit of
things.
everything.
Yeah, so there's 3 rub-ons. And you
And
get
probably
3 sheets
need
in
them all.
each. Yeah, they're all nice.
This would be so fun just for a fall project, or if you wanted to do a little flip book.
And here's the washi tape where you get 2 sheets. This one has strips, and then look at that. Ooh,
Oh my gosh.
isn't that pretty?
Okay, that you could put on the whole front of a flip book. What color would you choose? Green? Let's grab one, Therese. Can you grab one? Because isn't that 6 inches wide? Does it fit or not really?
It's a little narrow, but you could put ribbon.
Oh, it looks pretty on the yellow.
The
Oh, yeah.
green
Okay.
or
Because the
the
covers are a
yellow.
little bit bigger.
Yeah.
But if you put ribbon on it or another paper, that would be so beautiful on your album cover.
All right, we've got, acetate assortment. You get 48 shapes.
And it's funny
some
because the
frames.
acetate and the bubbles and bobbles are usually the first to sell out
Yeah.
on the collection.
There's film strips and greenery, lots of fun things in there. Oh, and then we've got some stitched or stacked frames.
And Diane really loved this also. Teresa, when I said we were going late, it's funny because Janny said you could go for hours, and Kathy says never too long. We do have some work we do have some work that we have to do today also.
So here we've got some chipboard words and then the chipboard set.
So the set's got your fruits and your little circle
tags.
Pieces.
Yep.
And tags.
Yep,
And then your words
tags.
are like festival, fabulous, best, time, nature, friends. And it's got little words that kind of go along with the big words.
Oh,
The whole collection is online too.
6 by 8 and all the same as the large. 12 by 12.
I like to cut those in half and do card fronts with them. And then grab the cut apart. Oh, we haven't. Oh, yeah, we showed it. No, yeah, we did.
Here's the ephemera
I don't know where we're at,
bits.
Teresa. Who's on first?
This has a little bit of everything in it. Pockets and tags and words and frames and nice.
It's pretty. The colors are really pretty with that deeper green and that kind of rusty red. So thank you to Katie Petit and 49 and Market.
And then, of course, we have the epoxy. There's
the
little
wishing
birdies.
bubbles and baubles. It's got bees. It's got fruit. Oh, yeah, it does have birds. The hearts.
Ooh, look at this bag. Oh, it's so pretty. Now, this one has the same on both sides. Just
So we don't have to turn it over.
Yeah. Let's see what
What
color.
do you think the color is going to be?
Oh.
Orange or green?
Yellow.
Oh, kind of a yellow. Fossilized amber.
Nice.
You
can only get these in the
what
bag.
inspires Katie with her designs. Don't you wonder,
Yeah.
like, do you pick out the color palette first? If
Those
she
are
comes
nice.
back to visit us again, we're going to ask her.
And then this one has a page kit for 4 pages that you can put together. And these are always amazing, and you always have extra stuff.
Is it $26.99?
$24.99.
$24.99.
Yep, you
So
get
you're
everything
looking
in there.
at a pretty good price then.
Yep, everything you need.
Like $6 a page for.
Very handy.
Sharon says she thinks Tim has a video today. He did have one last Friday, so he might. I apologize because I'm not sure. I know he's had a video with his Halloween fabric, which we have now. His ideology is arriving as soon as we see a truck.
I know.
A
I'm
UPS
so
truck.
excited.
It will be here, and Diane can check that in pretty quick.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is that the Spellbinders Better Press Society plates arrived, and we're going to be getting those out to people. And we're going to have to call you. We have a new credit card system, so if your credit card was saved in our system, it's gone.
It's not saved anymore.
We're going to have to resave it. So
Yes.
we'll probably have to call a few of you. And if you want to save your credit card in our system, when you call, just let the staff know, and we'll put it in there, and then you never have to worry about it again. You can just say, oh, I want this or that. So, Teresa, thanks for all the help.
Yeah.
Thank you to the gals. We have a pile. This is what things look like.
We have a little cleanup to do.
So, but thank you for all our staff that were so wonderful, and they brought in their albums to share with all of you for ideas for the Flipbooks. And remember, the Flipbooks, 20% off today until midnight.
Yep.
So it's a good time to get those.
We've got all the colors.
We do. And then Monday is Craft Along with Teresa.
Oh, yeah.
So be sure and bring your watercolor pencils, paintbrush, your water, a
It's going to
stencil.
be fun. This technique is a stress reducer for me, I think. So
Well, I love it, and it's new, and we've never shown it before. So, and if you're not watching live, you can craft along later, live or later.
Yes.
So have yourselves a fabulous weekend and day,
good weekend.
and we hope to see you soon.
Craft more.
Yeah, crafting more in 2024. All right. See you soon, everybody.